Rebound, tipped around, Podko grabs it, 15 seconds to go. Back out to Kalock. Kalock finds Durig, she'll set the offense, 9 seconds to go. Around a screen from Ingram. Durig with 4 seconds to Podko. Podko down the lane, layup is good to beat the Horn. And that is an exclamation point on the first half. Wolverines go to the locker room with a big lead, 53-10. We'll come back with the first half recap on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Guys, like having a place to live, eating food, wearing clothes, sending 639 texts a week on a shiny new phone? There's one thing that can help you get the money to do all of those things. It's called a job. If you're a guy turning 18, there's one important thing you need to do to make sure the job market is wide open for you. Register with the Selective Service System at sss.gov. Failing to register with Selective Service would mean you'd not only be breaking the law, you'd also be unable to apply for federal jobs, many state and municipal jobs, and all kinds of job training programs the government offers. So guys, take a minute and register with the Selective Service. You'll keep your job prospects open. Otherwise, how are you going to get the basketball shoes with full-length responsive cushioning and an outsole cutout for low-profile impact protection? Take that minute, go to sss.gov and register with Selective Service, and keep all your options open. Remember, it's quick, it's easy, it's the law.
What is that?
Oh, it's my time machine.
Does it work?
Sure, just hit this button.
Whoa, dinosaurs, cool.
Or we can go here.
Hey, that's Napoleon.
Oui.
Or we can go to the future.
Wow, hey, you have this nice house. Do I have a nice house?
No, you didn't save any money, always spent it on vacations and stuff.
If only there was a way I could go back in time and correct that bad habit.
Yep.
Okay, the time machine is not real, but the saving thing is. Get in the habit of putting some of your money in savings each week through a 401k, savings account, or financial investments. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free ideas and easy tips on saving, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
What does this crazy little button do?
Wait, no!
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
I love being a part of the Action Team. It helps me help other people. It helps me feel good.
Being a part of the team always feels good. Go for it. Don't even hesitate.
For more than a decade, Major League Baseball players and action teams of high school students have been working together to train and inspire the next generation of volunteers.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
Just that simple act that takes 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
All-stars Giancarlo Stanton and Chris Capuano join action team captains to make a difference in their communities. And you can too.
Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
If we all show up together, that's what it's all about. It's not just one person, it's a group, it's a team.
It's been incredibly rewarding for me. It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
For more information, go to actionteam.org.
It is halftime here in the Grove City College Arena, and the Grove City College women's basketball team, a strong first half, leading Franciscan here at the intermission, 53-10. Wolverines shot 22 of 40 from the field in the first half. That's 55%. Franciscan 4 of 25 for 16%. Rebounds, Grove City out-rebounding the Barons, 27-14. 9 turnovers for Grove City, 17 for Franciscan. Wolverines led in the first half. Allison Podkuhl with 15 points. Megan Kalock, 13. Nina Kano has added 9. Franciscan led by Sophie LaRose and Kimberly McDaniels. They each have 4 first half points. 53-10 is our halftime score. Grove City led 24-8 after 1, so a 29-2 edge in the second quarter for the Wolverines. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll look at the PAC scoreboard and preview the men's game coming up later tonight. This is the Wolverines Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than four walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the...
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
That's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you know, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Back here at halftime in the Grove City College Arena, and the Grove City College women's basketball team in command, leading Franciscan 53-10. Taking a look at the President's Athletic Conference scoreboard, full slate of action, 5 games on the women's side, all tipping at 5:30. Of course, our game ongoing. The other games are either at the half or just into the third quarter. Early third quarter, Westminster leading at Geneva 34-31. Early third quarter, Bethany, who we'll see Saturday here in the arena, 1 o'clock tip for the women, 3 for the men, 34-30, Bethany with the lead. But that was 29-19 at the half, so W&J, a nice start to the third quarter down at Bethany. Then 2 games still at the break. Waynesburg leading St. Vincent 32-26, 2 teams that really could use a win. And at halftime, Chatham at Teal leading 37-22. Tomcats, they've been playing a little bit better. Chatham, always a solid squad. Head coach David Sauer, his coaching career began as a student assistant at Teal, so it's been a happy homecoming for him so far in Greenville. Wolverines will be in Greenville Monday night for a makeup doubleheader. Women's game tips at 5:30 at Russell Bigley Gymnasia. The men will follow at 7:30 in Greenville. It is halftime here in the arena, and the Grove City women's basketball team has the lead 53-10. We'll come back with the third quarter after this. This is the Wolverines Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control of my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Don't forget, Wolverine fans, tomorrow night in the James E. Longnecker Pool, it is President's Athletic Conference dual meet swimming and diving action. Grove City hosting Westminster in the traditional Thursday night dual meet between those two longtime rivals. 6 o'clock is the start of the meet, and you'll be able to watch the meet here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Just go to athletics.gcc.edu, and you'll catch all the action. And Wolverines will be hosting Westminster, then the PAC tune-up on Saturday. The Longnecker Pool, we'll have that on the Wolverine Sports Network simultaneously with basketball, of course, on different channels. That would be interesting if we had basketball in the pool. I guess you could call it water polo. Grove City water polo team will be getting started with matches here in a few weeks, already starting practices here, and a lot of optimism for the water polo squad. But first things first, swim meet tomorrow night, 6 p.m. on campus. It will be Grove City ball, or excuse me, Franciscan ball, pardon me, to start the third quarter. Each team has its starting 5 out there. Franciscan moving left to right. McDaniels right of the lane finds Benson. Benson trapped in the corner to McDaniels and swings it back to LaRose. Left wing 3 for LaRose, long rebound grabbed by McDaniels. McDaniels gets it inside. Layup is good for Jazz Melnick. Jaslyn Melnick with 4. And a good start to the second half for Franciscan. Clara Hannon right side for Grove City. Hannon, Podko. Podko into Kano, puts it up and in. Nina Kano in double figures. Allison Podko with the assist. Polchinski, Kalock, Podko, Hannon, Kano out there for Grove City. Podko with 15, Kalock 13, Kano 11. On the right wing with it, it's Natalie Connor. Out to Benson. Benson up top. Guarded by Polchinski. Benson lost the handle. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's Grove City ball on the arrow. Wolverines appear to be on their way to win number 10 overall, and it'll be 7-3 in the PAC, and depending on how things shake out, Wolverines could have sole possession of second place and maybe be only 2 games back at W&J for first. Kano inside. Podko to her left. Up and in. Kano returns the favor. Podko was 17. Into the forecourt. Connor with it. Connor, right wing. Over to Melnick. Melnick to the baseline, knocked out of there by Kalock. It stays Franciscan ball with 8:28 to go in the third quarter. LaRose, the sophomore from New Hampshire. Gets it into Benson now near corner. LaRose, 3 off a screen long. Podko with the rebound. Podko's 5th board of the night. She leads Grove City. Driving kick, Polchinski to Hannon, left corner, Kalock. Kalock into the lane, up, catches the rim and drops in. 15 for Megan Kalock. Kalock averages 15.7 per game. She's pretty close to matching that. 15 tonight for Megan Kalock. Melnick, top of the circle, jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound for Allison Podko. Podko into the front court off to Polchinski. Polchinski swings it left side to Hannon. Hannon works it to Kano. Kano on the block. Kano pumps, spins to right. Up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound batted around and into the hands of Benson for the Barons. Franciscan forest green jerseys. Vegas gold numbers and letters outlined in white. White and gold trim. Grove City silver threads. Pass inside. Stolen away. Kalock the steal. Kalock in transition. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Polchinski. Polchinski's put back. Blocked out of bounds by Melnick. Wolverines keep it on the baseline. Wholesale changes on each side. It's Doan, LaRose, Arena, Melnick, Gonzalez out there for the Barons. Polchinski, Ingram, Podko, Kalock, David-Sizer for Grove City. David-Sizer, right wing, long 3, no good. Rebound put in by Elena Gonzalez as we come up on the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Grove City on top, 59-12. And a reach-in foul will be called on Megan Kalock. Kalock picks up her first. It's the team's first. Haley Hertzler and Ashley Durig back in for Grove City. Polchinski and Kalock out. Durg out of Trinity High School, Washington, PA. Hertzler from McKeesport. Arena drives right of the lane. Arena high off the glass and good. Lauren Arena, the freshman from Michigan, gets her first points of the evening. Grove City back the other way. Wolverines move right to left in the third quarter. Durg on the right wing. Durg with a ball fake to Ingram on the block. Across the lane, near corner. Sizer, three, good. Jaden Sizer hits the triple. She leads the team in threes. That's 23 on the season for the freshman from Harmony. 5 points tonight for Jaden. Lob to Doan in the high post, and a foul will be called on Kylie Ingram. Ingram went for the steal, but could not get around the 6'1" Doan. Ingram picks up the foul. It's Kylie's first, team second. 6:22 to go, third quarter. Franciscan ball on the baseline. Melnick in the right corner with it. Right wing for Arena. Now DeRose with it. DeRose looks inside, 13 to shoot. Arena, right corner. Melnick, three on the way, long. Sizer with the defensive rebound. Sizer head to Hertzler, and here come the Wolverines. Hertzler finds Durg. Three, up short. Rebound collected by Gonzalez for Franciscan. Durg was open. She's hit a couple threes this year, but couldn't get that one to go down. Arena against Hertzler in the man-to-man. Pick and pop out to Doan with a pass off the mark. Hertzler has it. Hertzler into the front court. Hertzler to the line, to the lane, puts it up. No, but a blocking foul will be called on Franciscan. It will be on Sophie DeRose. It's DeRose's second, team first, and Haley Hertzler will shoot two. Before the free throws, Blaze Kilmartin checks in. Allison Podcool out. Kilmartin, some nice minutes in the first half for the Wolverines. Kilmartin from Altoona, Bishop Guilfoyle High School. Hertzler, first one good. She's 2 for 3 at the line tonight. Blaze Kilmartin, her sister Lexi is on the volleyball team. Lexi's a sophomore. Blaze is a freshman. We'll finish that thought in a minute. You're thinking, well, why do we have to finish that thought? Blaze is actually the older sister. They graduated from in the same year in high school. They are not twins. Their birthdays worked out. They were in the same graduating class at Bishop Guilfoyle. Then Blaze took a year off to work and whatnot. The gap year, Lexi came right away. So that's how that works out. The older sibling is a year behind the younger sibling. Doan with it at the foul line. Doan crashes into Kilmartin, and Kilmartin tried to take the charge, but she's going to be called for the foul. For Blaze Kilmartin, her first, team third, and Doan will shoot two. Baller, Ewing, and Marshall in for the Wolverines. Kilmartin stays out there. Durg on the court for Grove City. And it's Madison Doan shooting two. Line to the right. First one for Doan, short. Doan, 6'1" from Escondido, California. 24 of 49 at the line. Make it 24 of 50 for 48%. Rebound out of bounds off of Melnick. And thus it's Grove City ball. McDaniels back in. DeRose out for Franciscan. As we come up on the midpoint of the third quarter. Kilmartin into Ewing and back to Kilmartin underneath the hoop. This is the second of a 3-game homestand this week for the Wolverines. Grove City has Bethany here on Saturday, and that'll be a big one in the PAC race. Kilmartin to Baller, right wing Ewing. Nevaeh Ewing to the right elbow, back to Marshall. Marshall across the foul circle, finds Baller on the baseline. Jumper on the way, long, rebound Kilmartin. Kilmartin from the block, glass, rim, no. Rebound yanked down by Doan. And then Doan called for the travel. Doan had her feet tangled up and in trying to get out of there, she is called for the violation. And Franciscan will turn it over. It's back to Grove City, the 4:43 mark of the third. Marshall, right wing to Ewing. Nevaeh Ewing to the baseline, steps through, puts it up, no good. Rebound dug out by Baller. Baller doubled on the baseline, finds Marshall. Three, long. And the rebound grabbed by Baller, but she's going to be called for the foul. Katie Baller crashing into the back of Madison Doan. Baller's first, team fourth with 4:33 to go in the third. Franciscan in the bonus for the final 4.5 minutes of this quarter. Into the front court, Lauren Arena. Left side to McDaniels. Down low for Doan. Stolen away. Marshall knocked it out of there for the Wolverines. Down court, Durig to Ewing. Ewing across the lane, and she is blasted by McDaniels. McDaniels helps her up. It's her third foul, team's second. McDaniels and Ewing tried to occupy the same spot, and that's not going to work. The foul on McDaniels, her third. Marshall to inbound on the baseline. Pass deflected and still loose. Scramble on the near side. Kilmartin dives on it. And what do we have? Timeout, Grove City. So timeout for the Wolverines. We'll take the timeout also. It's a 30-second break. The Wolverines have the lead. Back with more on the Wolverines Sports Network.
People are always looking to invest in a good opportunity. So what if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change called Better Futures. With your investment, it helps students like me go to college. My name is Charles, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
Coming out of the timeout, Grove City basketball. Durig with it. Get you some updates from around the PAC in our next break. Some interesting news in Beaver Falls. Marshall, a little bit of indecision. She's called for the travel. 10th turnover of the night for Grove City. Geneva at the end of 3, leading Westminster 58-48. So the Grove City win here and Westminster loss would put the Wolverines in sole possession of second place in the league. Both teams are 6-3 right now. A Geneva team, a dangerous team at home. Wolverines will go there next Wednesday. Lob inside to Doan on the block. Layup is good for Madison Doan. Nonick lobbed it inside, and Doan finishes for her first points of the night. And Geneva would go to 6-4 in the league also. Mike Grinder's team having a sneaky good season in league play. Ewing into the lane, finds Marshall. Marshall across the lane to Baller. Baller to Durig. Durig into Baller, posting up, kick out to Marshall, back to Durig, 8 to shoot. Over to Sydney Marshall, it's knocked away by Gonzalez. Kilmartin with it, lob to Baller. Baller foul line jumper, can't get it to go, but the rebound is grabbed by Durig. Durig put back good. Ashley Durig didn't give up on the play, she gets her first points of the night. Hustle is always rewarded. Gonzalez left wing with it. Move it back out to Lauren Arena. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Grove City in command. Entry to Doan, left of the lane. Turnaround jumper doesn't go. Nevaeh Ewing pulls down the rebound. Into the forecourt come the Wolverines. Durig with it. Durig to the left block. Bounce pass to Baller. Layup is good for Katie Baller. Katie Baller puts it up and in. Durig with 4 assists tonight. Grove City takes a 30-second timeout to sub in a new 5. Polchinski, Podkul, Kalock, Kano, Davensizer in. So 4 starters plus Davensizer. And LaRose will check in for Franciscan. McDaniels out. Don't forget, later tonight, the men's game, Grove City and Franciscan here. 7:30 scheduled tip. Looks like we may be pretty close to a 7:30 start tonight, depending on how this final 12 and a half minutes of this one goes. If we do start late, it probably won't be real late. Gonzalez on the right wing with it. Gonzalez into the lane, fumbles it, and it's dug out by Nina Kano. Polchinski ahead to Podkul. Podkul transition, up and in. 19 for Allison Podkul on 9 of 11 shooting. AP's been playing some great basketball the last month. Gonzalez into the lane, shot no good. A rebound pulled down by Kano. Polchinski ahead to Kalock. Kalock across the lane with the right hand and good. And timeout Franciscan. Barons take a timeout. It'll be a 30-second break, and we'll take it as well. with Grove City leading 72-16. Back in 30 seconds on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Who do I wrestle for? I wrestle on my high school team for Jason Garcia, my fiercest competitor during practice and my biggest fan during meets. I wrestle for the chance to put our little high school right here in Pennsylvania on the map.
Wearing the uniform of your high school comes with a big responsibility. Younger kids look up to you, and the reputation of your high school depends on you. This message presented by the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Pennsylvania State Athletic Directors Association.
Franciscan ball coming out of the timeout. Head coach Sean Kirk wanting to talk over things with his team. Gonzalez drives the baseline. Reverse layup is good. Nice move by Gonzalez. Her first points of the night. Well, calling the timeout and getting the points. Back the other way. David Sizer. 3 off the rim. No good. Polchinski with the rebound. Polchinski down the lane. Up with the left hand. No. But she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. Fouls on Doan. Doan's 4th. Team 3rd. Clara Hannon in. David Sizer out on the Grove City side. And Mara Polchinski, scoreless tonight so far, will shoot 2. Mara, 68% at the line. First one is good. Mary Hollis Taylor at the table for Franciscan. Waiting to check in. Polchinski, good again. That will allow Taylor to check in. Taylor in, Doan out with the 4 fouls. Mara Polchinski goes 2 for 2. Wolverines settle back into the half-court man-to-man. Melnick with it. Melnick to the right baseline. Far corner to Taylor. Left wing for Arena. Arena into the paint. Lost the basketball. Wolverines have it. Podkul down court. Kalock in transition. Layup is good. 19 now for Kalock. Under a minute to go in the third. Gonzalez left wing. Gonzalez to the block. High off the glass, no good, but a foul. That will put Gonzalez on the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Clara Hannon. Hannon's first, team 5th. Gonzalez this season is 8 of 28, 29%. First one is up and good. That is not the form of somebody shooting 30% at the foul line. Good rotation, nice arc, nice touch. Second free throw, no good. And a rebound grabbed by Allison Podkul. 76-19, Grove City in command. Layup inside, Kano up and in transition. Nina Kano with 13 tonight. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Left wing, Arena. Now Gonzalez, 23 seconds to go. Differential of about 12 seconds. Left of the lane with it. It's LaRose. 5 to shoot. Skip near wing. Arena to the baseline. Arena, jumper long. Rebound, Kalock. Down court, Podkul behind the defense. Might have traveled. Layup is good for Podkul. Give her 21. Kalock with the outlet. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Arena to midcourt. He is late off the mark. And that is the end of the third quarter. Grove City in command, 80-19. Back with the final 10 minutes after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
All right, everybody in the car. Let's go.
What are we going to do first when we get there, Mom? Go for a hike?
Sure, if you want.
What about canoeing? Can we go canoeing too?
I don't see why.
What about a bike ride? No, I want to fish.
Oh,
I've never been fishing.
Honey, we can do it all.
How long does it take to get to the forest?
It's not.
Is it going to be long?
No, sweetie.
I bet it takes forever.
It's not that far.
Are we there yet?
Yep, we're here.
Already? No way. Come on.
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Also, find fun activities to do like boating and biking or camping and hiking, plus much more. It's all right in your neighborhood. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
It will be Franciscan ball to start the fourth quarter. Bearcats send Thomas, LaRose, Arena, Melnick, and Gonzalez out there. Grove City has Hertzler, Fenchel, David Sizer, Ingram, and Ewing. As we start the final 10 minutes of this one, the pass knocked away and stolen. Haley Hertzler with the steal. Hertzler up with a left hand, can't get it to go. Rebound, grabbed by Haley Fenchel. The Wolverines keep it. Haley Hertzler running the point. Left corner for Ewing. 3. Up, long. Rebound far side. Tracked down by Arena for Franciscan. Grove City doubling up Franciscan on the boards. 42-21 tonight. Gonzalez into the lane. Up with the right hand. Doesn't go. Nevaeh Ewing with the defensive rebound. Ewing outlet down court to Fenchel. Fenchel puts it up. Blocked by Melnick. And we'll have a jump ball. The arrow belongs to Grove City. Third block shot of the night for Franciscan. Each team with 3 blocks. Update from Bethany, 3:16 to go in regulation. Bethany women leading W&J 56-55. And they're going to adjust the shot clock, and it is at 19. Hertzler will inbound. Finds Fenchel at the top of the key. Haley Fenchel across the lane, goes over to Ewing. Jumper no good. Rebound Fenchel. 11 to shoot. Inside for Ingram. Puts it up and in. Kylie Ingram with a half dozen. Haley Hertzler found the freshman post player in the lane. Kylie Ingram with 6. LaRose on the near side had it knocked away. In front of the Franciscan bench, Sean Kirk giving Rick Radowski an earful. He wanted a charge call at the other end. He did not get it. DeRose the inbound for the cutter. It's poked away. We'll have a foul on the inbounds pass. And it is on Haley Hertzler. That'll be Haley's second of the night, team's first. Then the turnover by Franciscan, the inbounds pass off of Melnick's hands. And back to Grove City. Shot clock reset to 30 on the change of possession. DeRose out, Doan in for Franciscan. Coming up after the game, we'll have a game recap, and then we'll flip the page for the men's game. For those of you watching, you'll, of course, go to athletics.gcc.edu and switch channels. Link available there. Moving screen caught up top on Kylie Ingram. Trying to free up David Sizer. Ingram called for the foul. Her second, team second. Doan out there for Franciscan. Benson and Connor back in. Melnick stays out there. And the fifth player is Taylor for the Barons. With 8:38 to go. Franciscan, second year as a member of the President's Athletic Conference. Pass up top, deflected away. And it's David Sizer with the steal. David Sizer up with it. Layup no good. Rebound far side and grabbed by Ashley Benson. Then a foul will be called on David Sizer in the scramble for the basketball. Jaden David Sizer's first, team third. McDaniel's back in. Melnick checks out for Franciscan with 8:21 to go. I always like to see players sprinting on and off the floor. Of course, a staple of the Grove City men's program for years, and you see the Franciscan ladies doing that. One of those things that maybe not everybody pays attention to, but it is important. Benson to Doan. This Franciscan team, it's very young. You certainly see some building blocks in place. Doan, she's one of them. Turnaround jumper in the circle, no good. Rebound, Haley Hertzler. Hertzler into the front court, to the line, to the lane. Hertzler to Fenchel. Jumper up and good. Rattled around and dropped in. Haley Fenchel with 4. 6th assist of the night for Haley Hertzler. The Wolverines 26 assists on 35 field goals. McDaniels with it. McDaniels on Fenchel. McDaniels has it deflected by David Sizer, but Franciscan keeps it. Benson right of the lane. Benson looking. Finds Doan at the foul line. Shot no. Nevaeh Ewing with the defensive rebound. Ewing's 3rd board of the night. Down court, Hertzler left side. Hertzler across the lane to the right block. And now back into the corner. Hertzler tells David Sizer, go to the corner. Wolverines set up a 1-4. Hand off to David Sizer. Jaden to the right elbow. Jumper. Up. Short. Rebound. Knocked around and knocked out of bounds by Franciscan. New 5 in for the Wolverines. Kilmartin, Marshall, Polchinski, Durig, and Katie Baller. And it will be Baller to inbound. Baller to Kilmartin. Finds Polchinski right wing. Polchinski to Baller in the paint. Kick out to Durig, right side. And back up top to Polchinski. 10 to shoot. Durig right wing. Around a screen from Baller. Durig pick and roll into Baller. Baller tied up. Kick out to Polchinski. 3. Good for Mara Polchinski. Mara hits the 3-pointer, her 8th of the season. 5 points tonight for Polchinski. 87-19 Grove City with 6.5 minutes to go. McDaniels right of the lane. Kilmartin knocked it out of her hands and nobody could find it. Kilmartin looked right and the ball went left. Gonzalez and Arena check back in. McDaniel stays out there. Melnick back in also. And Benson rounds out the quintet for Franciscan. McDaniels left of the baseline to Melnick. Melnick puts it up and in. And Franciscan will take a timeout with 6:10 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll come back with more fourth quarter action after this. You're watching the Wolverines Sports Network.
I want to thank my mommy for loving me so much, for taking me to the doctor when I broke my foot,
for leaving me alone when I wanted to be alone.
And now, as a grown-up, I'm thankful for being able to take care of you, my dear mom, for taking you to your therapies, for understanding that sometimes you simply want to be alone.
Roles change without us noticing. That's why AARP gives you the information to provide even better care for your loved one. Visit aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Grove City ball coming out of the timeout taken by Franciscan. Polchinski left wing with it. Out to Durig. Durig to the foul line to Baller. And it's knocked out of there. Melnick with the steal for the Barons. 12th turnover of the night for Grove City. Right corner, Benson for Franciscan. Benson for McDaniels inside for the cutting. Melnick can't get it to go. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Polchinski. And Franciscan will keep it. Kano and Ewing in. Baller and Polchinski exit for the Wolverines with 5:31 to go. Melnick left corner. Out to Arena. Gonzalez up top now. Gonzalez back to Arena. Left side. McDaniels makes the grab. McDaniels pulls up left of the lane. Jump shot doesn't go. Rebound dug out by Durig for Grove City. Durig into the forecourt. Durig left-hand dribble. Over to Ewing right wing. Ewing lob down low. Posting up is Kilmartin. Shot no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Franciscan. Wolverines keep it. Haley Fenchel, Jaden Davensizer back in. Kilmartin and Marshall exit with 5 minutes to go. Durig up top for Fenchel. Fenchel right of the lane into Kano on the block. Kano up with the left hand. Too strong, won't go. And Melnick with a defensive rebound for Franciscan. Arena into the front court, skip far side to Benson. Benson on the left wing. Finds McDaniels, skip to Melnick. Melnick on the right side, behind the back dribble. Back to Benson near side. Right of the lane with it is Benson, up with the left hand off the backboard, no good. Put back up and in for Kimberly McDaniels. McDaniels, 6 points and a team-high 7 rebounds tonight. Left side, 3, David Sizer off the mark. Ashley Benson with the rebound for Franciscan. Into the front court, Benson with it. Benson bounce pass, it's deflected, loose. David Sizer dives on it. And the arrow belongs to Franciscan. So the Barons will have 19 on the shot clock. Melnick out. LaRose back in for Franciscan. It's Hertzler, Hannon, Ingram, Ewing, Podkuhl on the court for Grove City. LaRose into Arena. Pass on the near side, stolen away. Podkuhl will steal. Leaves it for the trailer. Hertzler up and in. Haley Hertzler's first field goal tonight. Allison Podkuhl found her in transition. Back the other way. Shot put up inside by Gonzalez. Knocked out of bounds. Barons will keep it. Now Gonzalez out. And back in, it's Natalie Connor for the Barons with 3:37 to go. 12 to shoot. Near side of the lane. LaRose with it as Franciscan goes left to right. Gonzalez near corner, 3 on the way. Good. Got the kiss off the glass. Gonzalez with 6. Back the other way. Hannon to the block. Works it inside for Ingram. Ingram in the lane. Pumps again. Puts it up. No. LaRose with the defensive board for Franciscan with 3:10 to go. Three minutes left. Gonzalez left of the lane, cut off by Hannon, finds McDaniels, left elbow, jumper good. For Kimberly McDaniels, 8 for McDaniels. Hertzler back the other way. Hertzler all the way to the lane, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound Ingram, no, but a foul. Foul is on Sophie LaRose, her third, team first. Marshall and Kilmartin in, Hannon and Podkuhl out, and Kylie Ingram will shoot 2. Ingram this year, 4 of 16 at the foul line. First one is up and good. Ingram line to the left. Aims, shoots, and no good. But we have a lane violation, so Kylie will get to try another one. Like the NBA many years ago, you had the old 3 to make 2. Back in the early 70s. So in this case, Kylie Ingram, 3 shots to make 2. Arena in. Connor out. Ingram up. No good. McDaniels with the rebound for Franciscan. LaRose right side. LaRose harassed by Kilmartin. LaRose puts it up. It's blocked by Ingram. Rebound McDaniels. Near side to Benson. Benson back to LaRose. Hoists a 3 off the mark. Rebound snared by Sydney Marshall for Grove City. Ahead to Hertzler. Wolverines have a 4-on-3. Hertzler kick out to Ewing. Ewing baseline drive. Ewing puts it up and in. Nevaeh Ewing has a 3 and a 2 to her credit. 5 points for the Knock High grad. 92-28 Grove City with 2 minutes to go. LaRose with it. Out to Arena. Benson top of the key, left side for LaRose. LaRose, runner over Ingram, no, but a foul. Foul is on Kylie Ingram, her third, team fourth. Thomas And Melnick in for Franciscan. Actually, Melnick's for the shooter. Benson out for Grove City. Ballard and Fenchel in. Marshall stays out there. Durig back in. And Nevaeh Ewing remains on the floor. Sophie LaRose, 2 of 3 at the line tonight. First one pops out, no good. LaRose on the season. Now 13 of 27. This to get her back to 50% for the season. And good. Now she'll exit as Melnick checks back in with 1:46 to go. Wolverines will go to 7-3 in the PAC. Get an update on that Westminster-Geneva game here shortly. Durig out of a 1-4 finds Fenchel at the right elbow. In for the cutter, Ewing, who is fouled inside by McDaniels. That'll be McDaniels' fourth. Nevaeh Ewing on the basket cut. Earns a trip to the line. First one up and in for Nevaeh Ewing. She has a half dozen. Geneva clinging to a 73-71 lead at Westminster late. 15 seconds to go in that one. Second free throw by Ewing, no good. And the rebound grab by McDaniels for Franciscan. McDaniels now 10 boards tonight. She's the game's high rebounder. Pass inside. The shot, no good. Rebound, Katie Ballard. Durig ahead to Marshall. Cross court to Ewing. Ewing into the lane. Ewing up and good. Hung on the rim and it dropped in. Nevaeh Ewing with 8. 1 minute to go in this one. Wolverines in command. Pass inside, picked off. Arena threw it right to Fenchel. Fenchel leads the break. Ahead to Ballard. Ballard in transition, no. And Gonzalez will grab the rebound, but she is tied up. Or do we have a foul? We have a, let's see, no, it is a foul. It is a foul, and we'll have free throws at the other end. It's going to be Gonzalez to shoot 2. Foul was on Ashley Durig. Durig's first, team 5th. Gonzalez, first one long, no good. And it has gone final. Bethany knocks off W&J 64-59. So things getting tighter in the PAC as we're in the midpoint of the schedule. Second one for Gonzalez. No. But Melnick with the offensive rebound. Top of the key arena, right side. Gonzalez, her 3, good. Gonzalez now with 9. She leads the way for the Barons. 95-32. Durig into the front court. To Ewing. Nevaeh Ewing for a cutting Marshall. Marshall pivots, puts it on the floor. Up, can't get it to go. Rebound, Ballard. Marshall, second try, no. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Grove City. I want to get Sydney Marshall in the scoring column. She had a couple looks that just would not go. Everybody who's played tonight has scored for Grove City, except for Sydney Marshall. Durig over to Ewing. Nevaeh Ewing into Fenchel. And a 3-second violation will be called on Haley Fenchel. It's our second one of those of the night. But merely a footnote in this one. Arena with it. Arena, runner at the buzzer. No good. Rebound, Durig gets over. The Wolverines win it. 95-32. We'll come back with a full post game after this. This is the Wolverines Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
The Grove City women's basketball team, a big win tonight by a final score of 95 to 32. The screen froze up, and of course they cleared the scoreboard for the men's game. 95-32, your final tonight in this one. Wolverines led by Allison Podcool with 21 points. Megan Kaylock 19, Nina Kano with 13. Wolverines end up 39 of 82 from the field for 48%. Franciscan finishes 13 of 52. That's 25%. Barons led tonight by Elena Gonzalez with 9 and Kimberly McDaniels with 8 tonight. Wolverines 13 turnovers, 29 for Franciscan. Grove City out-rebounds the Barons 56-33. Podcool with 7 rebounds, Ashley Durig with 5, Kylie Ingram with 5. McDaniels had 10 on the Franciscan side. Haley Hertzler 6 assists, Ashley Durig with 4, Mara Polchinski with 5 assists, Podcool with 3, Kaylock with 3. The Wolverines were certainly in a giving mood tonight. They get the win, 95-32. Now 7-3 in the PAC, 10-6 overall. Franciscan 0-13 overall, 0-7 in the President's Athletic Conference. We'll take a break. We'll come back with a look at the PAC scoreboard and flip the page for our second game, the men's game, coming up at 7:35 here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community, many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home, and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united.
Go to liveunited.org, brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
You use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
Take an ordinary putty knife and scrape off the old wax ring. Place the new wax ring over the flange, then line up the bolts with the bowl and gently set in place, making sure a proper seal is created with the flange and drain. Next.
Dad?
Yeah, sweetie.
Is that an old plumbing manual?
Oh, yeah, honey.
We really need to get some new books.
Right, do you want me to stop?
Nah, I kind of want to know how it ends.
Okay. Tighten the bolts, line up the flushing valve to the opening in the top of the bowl, and secure the tank with a screwdriver and crescent wrench.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Alvin and the Chipmunks love to eat.
Who's hungry?
But even though you can't see or smell it, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
That's not good.
On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps.
We got this. This'll be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash your hands and surfaces often.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Separate. Keep raw meats, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods.
Watch and learn, my friends.
Cook. Make sure an adult uses a thermometer to cook meat, poultry, and seafood to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate promptly and pack your lunch with a freezer pack or ice.
Bingo! Dinner! She's a serve! Yay!
Keep your family safe and check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
And back here one final time on the Wolverines Sports Network. The Grove City women's basketball team a winner 95-32. Grove City now 10-6 overall, 7-3 in the league, and some good news around the conference tonight. First off, PAC leader W&J falls to Bethany 64-59. W&J now 9-1, so the Wolverines are within 2 games with 8 to go in the race for the number 1 seed. Let's check out elsewhere here. PAC scoreboard a little slow to update for us. Okay. Chatham over Teal tonight 68-52. Geneva outlasts Westminster 75-73. So Westminster drops to 6-4. Geneva 6-4 in the league. They are both one game back of the Wolverines, who are in sole possession of second place. And then it's Waynesburg getting a win, edging St. Vincent tonight 60-59. You knew the Yellow Jackets were going to get somebody at the Rudy Mercer Fieldhouse, and tonight they get St. Vincent 60-59. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to end our women's broadcast, and then we're going to take a little bit of an intermission. We'll come back in about 8 minutes for the men's broadcast. So in the meantime, we're going to sign off for now. This is Ryan Briggs saying so long. We will be back at 7:25 with the men's game on the Wolverine Sports Network. Go to athletics.gcc.edu.